Should we do a cheers?
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for joining us.
For Taco Tuesday. So, TacoTuesday.com podcast. We have 2 digital Instagram influencers and TikTok.
Woo! Both.
Do you want to introduce them, Corey?
Sure thing. So we have Ray from Exploration here.
Hello, everybody.
And then we have Hadasa from The Dressy Chick. Everyone, round of applause.
Yes.
Good to have you.
And they're ready to spill the sauce.
Yes.
Wait, did you go to Disneyland this weekend?
Okay, yes, I did actually. I went Friday. Does that count as the weekend? I went on Friday.
Sure.
Weekend starts
I
Friday.
went on Friday. It was really casual, but I also went on Thursday, which we had talked about, and I got to eat at Club 33.
How was that?
Oh my gosh, it was epic.
Imagine
What did you have? I'm like, what was on the menu?
I did the 5-course meal.
Okay.
So it's 5 courses with a wine pairing if you choose.
Right.
Scallop was the beginning course, and then like a beautiful salad or French onion soup, which some of my friends got, and they said that was so good. And then they had like a ton of entrees to choose from.
Oh, nice.
A lot of steak and just so good. Like top notch, 5 stars. It's crazy. The food there is impeccable. I would highly
drinks
recommend.
as well. Yeah.
Oh, the drinks are
awesome.
insanely good. And the wine list was insanity. I got to try a wine that is literally just produced for Club 33. And it's a vintage. And they do not produce it for anyone. And you can only drink it at Club 33.
Oh my gosh.
And it was probably...
We love exclusivity.
Oh my gosh. I felt so... He brought the bottle and he was like... He showed me the bottle and I kind of couldn't believe it because the cover on it was so amazing. And I was like, okay, I got to take a picture of that because no video in there. So you can just take photos. So I was taking as many photos as I could without like being obnoxious, you know, because I just wanted to really look back. Because sometimes, I don't know, I have issues living in the moment sometimes. Like I'm so busy trying to figure out what's going on, what everybody's doing that I'm not like there. But sometimes I have to look back on my photos or videos and I'm like, oh, I didn't notice that. But like now I do. So I took a photo of the front and then he flipped it to the back. He goes, the story is on the back. You're going to want to take a picture of that too. And then I read it when I got home and it's such a cool story on there. So I have it on my phone if anybody's interested in looking at it because it's just so cool.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Such good wine. Like it's
So how long ago, let's ask both of you, how long ago did you guys start your social media journey?
I think I started mine in like 2018, 2019. So fairly recent almost. Yeah. And then I started TikTok in 2020 during the pandemic as everybody was kind of transitioning onto TikTok. So
well, and it's fun to make videos when you're not doing much of anything else.
yeah,
right?
no, my initial videos were like so cringe and I kept them on there. So if you scroll all the way back on my TikTok, you can find me like trying to do like Doja Cat dances.
Oh.
So
You're so cute.
it's so embarrassing.
I'm sure
but
you
I'm
did
like,
great. I'm sure you did great.
I don't think so. But yeah, it's just like fun to like have those little memories on there.
But you always dance on it sometimes, right? Because you're always trying to get us to do one with you. We're like, no, we don't dance.
I
just think they're so fun, but I'm like so bad
She's
at those.
fun.
Yeah.
If anybody's gonna dance on TikTok, it's gonna be you. I mean, why not?
Dude, I'm like, don't start. I'm like, do not start that. We are not going to be a dancing TikTok.
Oh, come on. It's fun.
I want to have like friends only and like do little dances.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just for us. Why not?
Do you guys scroll through your phones and you have like so much content you forgot about?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh wait, when did you start your
Yeah, when
channel?
did you start, Hadasa?
Oh my gosh, I am old. I'm so old school. You guys are gonna flip when I tell you this.
Were you on MySpace?
No, I wasn't. But that's only because I had like a really different life before this. But I actually didn't start on social media. I actually started with a blog. So I'm a blogger. I'm a blogger.
Wait, is your blog still up?
Yes,
What is it?
It's thedressychick.com.
I did not know this
still
about
write
you.
I still write on it.
Oh, I love
And I
that.
started that blog in 2012 before Instagram was even really a thing. Like I think it was a thought and it was already an app, but nobody was on it.
Yeah.
No one understood how to work it. No one it was like back in the day where you'd post a really ugly picture and then like pick
The
a
Valencia
filter.
Yeah. And it had like a border.
Yes,
Like-
you need to go back on my Instagram. That thing is old, dude.
Oh my
I
God,
have
you
the
still have
borders,
your-
the collages.
I love
Okay,
it.
so it's so
we're going
funny
to for
that
sure.
he was like, okay, how old is your stuff? Because some people go through and delete all their old stuff.
Yeah, they do.
But because it is cringe, right?
Yeah.
Like we have evolved since then, and everything that we do is a million times better. But I almost feel like a little bit of nostalgia in keeping it.
It's like a growth journey.
You can go back and see how far you've come.
I archived mine.
Can you do that? You what?
Like, goodbye.
I archived mine. I'm like, no,
you did.
it has to
like,
go.
Goodbye.
It's still there.
Well,
For
maybe you'll be inspired by this conversation to unarchive.
What did you guys grow up eating? Like, did you eat tacos when you were younger, or you just?
Ooh, this is a great question.
I'm like, I'll think. I don't know if you have any meeting.
I think Hadasa knows.
I do.
She's like, it's in her brain. She's like,
I do.
It popped up in her blog.
Okay, so I grew up with a Cuban mom, and she like refused to let me eat anything other than her home cooking. So I like never got to go out to eat.
Oh,
It felt like never, you know? I didn't have my first cheeseburger until I was 13.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh.
girl.
Yeah,
Wow.
like fast
A very
food, like
different life.
Burger King, like McDonald's, like Carl's Jr. No, like none of that was allowed. So she was so strict with like what I could and could not eat. I ate a lot of homemade Cuban food.
I bet you it was good though.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, it was.
I mean, that doesn't sound like.
Now,
Yeah, that doesn't sound
now
bad.
I appreciate it. But when I was a kid,
Yeah.
it's like nice to change
You're like,
things
I want chicken
up.
nuggets.
And then I was so sick of Cuban food. Literally, I was so sick of Cuban food, and we were surrounded by really cool Mexican people that could cook. And we'd go to Mexico. We'd go to TJ like once a month because we had friends there. And there was this little grandma, and she would always cook for us. And she would like make homemade tortillas.
The best.
And my favorite memory is her and her husband they were literally in their 80s. And she would be making the flour tortillas, and he would sneak in, and she would smack his hand as
That
hard
is
as she
so
could.
cute.
And that was like their running joke that he was always trying to steal her food. And I remember that night I went home.
I'm like, is that a Mexican thing? 'Cause-
Dude,
La
they were
chancla?
so cute. La chancla, dude. She got him good. I remember thinking, "Oh, that looked like it hurt." But then he walked away
Like,
laughing.
a lesson learned.
I know. But that is when I really wanted. Okay, this is so like kind of weird / crazy. But when you're a kid, you think that things that are not possible are possible. So I thought if I wished hard enough, I could wake up Mexican.
For real?
Oh yeah.
You're like, I want tacos
I
every
wanted
day.
to be Mexican, and I wanted to be Mexican. I love
my
the people. I love the culture. I love the music. I love the food. Like Mexican food is my number one. Like I could eat Mexican
they've
food
mastered
for
food.
breakfast,
Yeah.
lunch, and dinner. I would never get sick of it.
So would you like pray every night for that?
Yeah.
And then
And I never woke up Mexican, which
would-
I think is really rude. Like my wish did not come true, but I'm surrounded by
Yeah.
a lot of friends that are, so it makes up for it.
I feel like there are a lot of similarities between Cuban and Mexican people.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
thinking.
always thought that,
Yeah.
but they're so different. Like they don't add spice to any of their food. Like Cubans don't use any spice except for pepper, which is not spicy to me.
Really?
Because I don't think they
did
like
not know
spicy, right?
No,
Yeah.
they love like really like it's got really good flavor. Don't
Yeah,
get me
their
wrong.
flavor's
But when it
so
comes
good.
to like spice and like a good
Ooh,
salsa, like a
okay.
good chili, that's not happening in Cuban. It's not.
So what kind of food would she make for you?
So like white rice, black beans, shredded beef, which is ropa vieja,
Oh, I love ropa vieja.
plantains.
I love
Mariquitas,
plátanos,
which is like
yes.
plátanos, but they're green and fried really thin. Or when they get really ripe, that's when they cut them at an angle. Kind of like, I mean, we've all been to Portos. I think for me, when I go to Portos, that reminds me of my mom's cooking. Like that's as close as I get to my mom's cooking. So yeah, I love Portos.
I grew up very differently and went to McDonald's a lot.
Were you the
but-
kid that was like during like when you
Kid I wanted to be.
mom would drop off at lunch? Sometimes it'll be McDonald's,
Actually, yeah.
and everybody was like staring at you, like all the kids. Can I have a fry?
My mom wasn't like a huge like cooker. What cook? But she did make like some key staples that like we used to have spaghetti a lot, chicken teriyaki, like kind of American style food as Mexican. So that's funny. But
Isn't
you
that so
probably ended up having more Mexican food than I did as a
any
Mexican.
chance I got.
So like chicken nuggets and fries.
Right.
got.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting because in culture, like Spanish culture, I feel like a lot of people that live here kind of gravitate towards American food, and they kind of forget what they used to eat back home, I guess.
Yeah.
My mom was not one of those people. She was not going to allow that.
Oh, I love it.
I know. It's
My
just
dad
so
learned to
funny.
make tamales this year, and he did an amazing job.
It's so
that
fun.
was exciting.
Tamales are hard.
It's fun to make.
Yeah, I heard it's a really long process.
It's a lot.
It is.
It is.
Especially if you start hungry, like you're so screwed.
my God.
You got to have snacks in between.
But it's
Oh,
fun.
It's hours. Of
It's like the
fun.
masa, then you
Yeah.
put like the meat, and then you roll
I've
it.
never made them.
I've helped my aunt. We
They're
should
so
all do like a
good.
tamale
We
party.
should do a tamale
yeah.
party because I would be down to learn.
I feel like that's the only way to do it is like having a tamale party because if you
and then we
don't,
can have margaritas on the
Assembly
side.
line.
yeah,
I'm not going to make tamales if we're not partying at the same
right,
time.
yeah,
We have to. We have to have
Yeah.
snacks to hold us over because that's going to take some time.
yes.
So like, what is like something that you guys enjoy doing with social media?
I think one thing that I have really liked being a part of social media is learning how to, I guess, like brand myself and like really take ownership of who I am. I feel like it's been a little bit of a self-love journey almost because you're on camera all the time if you choose to be, or you're writing captions or blogging. So you have to like learn a bunch of different skills to be able to put it all together and be like your own brand. So it's a lot of culmination of different talents and learning about yourself.
And then you get to meet like different people, right? It's like
Oh
so
yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I recently met Diplo at an event, but like real quick, he was
cool.
kind
That's
of
so
like
cool.
bye. But it was just, it's cool to see like little celebs pop in and out or like TikTok little stars that, yeah, are like
Yeah.
18 and I'm like fangirling over them. It's embarrassing.
I know
But
all the TikTok.
They're all
is
young.
hard.
I'm
like, you guys are
everybody's
so
like
cool.
15.
They're all young.
Everybody's 15.
Wait, Diplo's like 18 years old?
I'm
No.
on TikTok.
Like the
No, it's two
TikToker,
different.
little TikTokers.
Yeah.
Mike, I thought I was listening to that in high school. He was
you're like, wait
11.
a second.
You were.
No, Diplo's way older than 18.
No, it's TikTok is a really young crowd. Like there's
Yeah.
a niche for a lot of things that I feel like the young kids do really well on TikTok really quickly.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's growing now, like with foodies
Yeah.
and like different, like going to places like hotels.
Yeah.
Want to know where to eat if you're going into a new town.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, okay, you're going somewhere new. Where do you find your food wrecks on TikTok?
Yeah.
Or you have to go to TacoTuesday.com and
Yeah.
find a taco
Well,
spot.
especially if you're having good tacos.
There's good restaurants on there.
Yeah, but you guys are on TikTok and
Yeah.
your stuff is super helpful because now I like know where I want to go. No matter where I am, there's going to be good tacos.
Yep.
We want everybody to be enjoying tacos as much as possible.
Obviously.
I love that. I thought it was just going to be like Orange County, but no, y'all
No.
are nationwide. Like,
everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Because
spreading.
everyone
I love
needs
it.
tacos, not just Orange County. We'll share.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll share.
You can have tacos Monday through Saturday, and then you can brunch on Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah, breakfast tacos.
Love the schedule.
Still tacos.
Since we're talking about tacos, it's Taco Tuesday. Let's all snap our fingers. So today we have a taco.
Kit.
A taco kit from Chella's.
Thank you for saving me.
You're welcome.
It looks so good.
And it comes with all this. It comes with chips, salsa, guacamole, cilantro, rice, beans, meat, with cheese, everything.
What kind of
Tortillas
meat do we get?
for
Chicken?
$60.
Chicken and steak.
Chicken and steak.
Thank you, Carla at Chella's.
$60 all
Yes.
of this?
Yeah, so it feeds about
That's
4 to 6 people, and $60 covers all of this.
Are
so.
you kidding?
Yeah, that's a great deal.
I will be.
Like you could take this to the park. You could take this to the beach.
A little party.
Oh, if you don't want to cook and clean, you want to feed everybody at once and just be
Yeah,
done,
I
that's
always want
perfect.
that. That's
Me too.
always the right option.
Let's dig in.
Me too.
Yes.
What kind of tortillas do you like, Ray?
I definitely prefer flour.
Same.
A little soft doughy moment.
I do eat a lot of corn though.
You do?
Yeah, I do eat a lot of corn tortillas.
What do you usually find yourself eating corn tortillas with? Like, are there certain
Yeah, like
dishes?
I like corn with chicken. I don't know. Flour is probably my go-to, but like
Yeah.
you know, if I'm trying to like be healthy,
Right. If you're being
I get
conscious
corn.
of
That's really the
How do you
reason
do
I
your
stick with
taco?
corn.
So I put avocado or guacamole down first
Oh my god, I'm
Honestly,
gonna
a
try
hack,
that. I
a
have to try that.
because then
It
everything
holds everything
sticks.
down.
Oh,
That
you're
is
smart.
If you put the guacamole on top, it will slide and cause everything else.
Look
to
at
come
this
with
little Cuban girl over there.
it. I have a technique.
Wait a second. I
And
think we
it's
should all try
proven.
that.
She didn't grow. But you said you grew up with Mexican people.
Yeah,
so.
but I always wanted to be Mexican, so
So I know how to make a real taco.
Well, I just have a method that works for me. It's all about the glue. So that's how I see it. Like if it glues everything down, it's gonna stay.
Can you pass me the frijoles, Corey?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what frijoles are? Frijoles are
Yes, I
beans.
know what frijoles
Yes,
are.
I
We're gonna
know.
learn.
Español.
We're gonna learn Spanish
Oh,
today.
he knows what's up.
Go through
Hablo un
and
poco español, pero no soy
Suficiente.
fluentemente.
Oh, that's good.
Wait, do we
Sí, tengo
all, do we
mucho
all
hambre
speak
ahora.
Spanish?
Sí.
No.
You don't speak Spanish. You
Un
speak Spanish.
poquito.
Sí, I do.
Sí, me
You'll
too.
see.
Yo también.
Hablo Spanglish.
Yes. Hey, it's enough to get by and find tacos. That's
See?
all.
Yeah.
Yes. I love this family style situation. I cannot believe that we got all this for $60, you guys.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's a great deal.
Insanity.
Yeah.
What
It's a great deal.
And
Literally
I love
everything you need.
I
it's
love our little
quality.
taco family.
I know. I feel so blessed to have met so many amazing people in such a short of time.
Yeah.
Like short amount of time.
It seems like we've known each other forever.
Yeah. Because we immediately hit it off. But usually it would take you years to meet this many cool people.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
That
form a
have
whole community.
So much in common with you. Mm-hmm. Right?
That's what tacos do.
That's what
Yeah.
you do.
You're like in the corner, like,
No, you
do I
guys
say
are-
hi?
It's true. That's what tacos do.
Aren't these little El Jimador bottles so good? Like you can,
This is the way to go.
they make everything perfect.
A little self-refilling
I
margarita.
love the tip that you did. Just throw a little mini upside down in there.
And it
And it just
slowly
keeps-
refills.
Yeah. Just keeps going.
That's a Pam
Keeps
fact.
on giving.
It's a Pam,
Wow.
Pam
Yeah,
hack.
it's given.
So how has it been being engaged and like planning your wedding?
Oh my gosh. So we've actually been engaged for like over a year. We got engaged November 2021
Oh.
and kind of just barely started like officially planning things this year because my little sister got married last year. So it was like the focus was on her. I was her maid of honor. So I didn't want to be like doing double duty during
Right.
that entire
Smart.
period. So
You gave her time.
yeah, totally.
Let her
I didn't want it to
shine.
be.
Let her
Yeah,
shine. Yeah.
definitely. So
That's
we're getting married this July and it's going to be a micro wedding of 25 people.
That's so good.
So it's a little less stressful than like planning a huge wedding, but it's still like there's still a ton of little things to figure out. So,
Are you guys gonna have tacos after?
oh my gosh, you know what?
A lot of weddings like they have like the
Right?
after like
That is so cute.
after drinking and like dancing.
I don't know. I think we
yes.
want to do like a beach picnic thing after.
Oh,
so
that's so cool.
Right? As like that's like, going to be like the after party.
Oh, that's
It's,
so
like,
cool.
A
Where
little
are you
like
getting married?
the Madonna Inn in San Luis Obispo.
How cool is that?
That is very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So it'll be a
love
really cool
pink.
venue. Yes. Definitely. I'm thinking of having like the dress code be everyone has to wear pink.
Agreed.
And like in the men,
have
like
to.
a pop of pink or something.
A bow tie or a pink tie.
Yeah. So,
That's so cool.
and if you're not
Congrats.
fitting the dress code, you're not getting
You're
one.
out.
I'm just kidding.
She didn't mean that. No, she didn't.
Oh wait.
Oh wait.
Hadasa, how is it being a mom?
Oh my gosh.
A mom on social media.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, what's the tea? Like, do they like tell you, like, Mom, don't post that, or are they like, Mom, that was so cool? I'm like,
I think my kids are both super used to it by now because it's such old news. Like my daughter, actually, I started my blog when she was only 10, and she's my photographer, and she's a professional photographer now to
That
this
is so
day
cool.
because I started my blog, and she picked up her first camera when she was 4, so she always wanted to take photos. So I saw that as a fun opportunity to do something together for a creative outlet while she's learning something super cool, and it literally stuck because now she's a photographer, and that's what she does. So
So all your photos are taken
is awesome.
by her.
yeah, shots by Sage.
That's so cool.
That is awesome.
Instagram.
so if you look
That's
at
her.
if you look at the dressy chick, you will see her
Yeah.
photography. It's like
Your
her
photos
portfolio.
are good.
Thank you so much. I think having good photos. So like now I know we're transitioning more into video, but I love the
love-
nostalgia of photos.
Me too.
I love being able to look at a photo and like be creepy and zoom in and like.
Oh, you're that girl. You zoom in
Always.
all the way.
And I'm not being-
Oh,
I'm
I'll
Like,
make
don't look at my page. Goodbye. I'm like,
I'll make
blocked.
sure I Photoshop myself good next time. You're like, oh, he just
That made
Photoshopped
me
himself.
sound really creepy. But I mean, like, okay, so like something
I get
that's
what you're
I'm
saying.
really interested in is interior design.
Oh.
I hate when they
you're, like,
freaking
looking at
post
the background.
videos. Like, I want to see the room in a photo so I can be like, oh, they put that there.
Right.
Oh, look
Right,
at that
really check it
detail.
out.
You have to like
Texture.
pause the video every 5
I
seconds.
hate that.
Just go to AD. Like their YouTube channel is so good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they show like a
check
lot
it
of
out.
houses and stuff.
I
so
love
cool.
houses. Earlier, you were asking like, what's your favorite part of the job? For me, I absolutely love working with really cool brands that appreciate my work, and I love coming up with really cool concepts and like backgrounds and like places to shoot and stuff like that.
And then they believe you. They're like, yeah, we'll let you like handle it.
Oh,
They
yeah.
trust they trust you.
Yeah, I very rarely run into brands that don't allow me to have creative control, because at the end of the day, like, you can scroll back to like the dawn of age and see what my style is, and like, yeah, it evolves and changes, but if you don't like the work that you're seeing, like, this isn't going to be a good fit,
Right,
because this is
exactly.
me. So I think that's the hard part, is like drawing a line between who you are and who they want you to be in this business, because there are brands that try to
is a
like
great point.
push their way on you. My huge red flag is when a brand wants you to commit to working with them without you trying product.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's not
If
like.
I don't love it, I can't sell it.
I've gotten product.
I'm
like,
not going to tell my friends about something I've never tried.
yeah, some brand was getting sued and they wanted me to post. I was like, no.
No, you have to do your research, because not everyone is reputable. Granted, I've worked
Yeah.
with some of the best brands ever, like huge names that are really reputable. So I don't like try to pick a brand apart. If you're huge, you're going to have a little blemish or
Yeah.
two, because people are Karens, and that's just life.
Karens.
What's a Karen?
Do you have any like horror stories like for beds like from long ago?
Yeah.
You don't have to name drop, obviously.
No,
but just like
Oh, like from companies?
yeah.
Do you? I know you do.
I'm like
She's like, I can see it in her
no,
face.
I'm like trying to think of any.
Horror
but I feel like
stories?
those are like
I feel like my
interesting.
friends get screwed a lot in this industry. I feel like the stuff that happens to them never happens to me. Like, my friend literally got hired by a company to shoot something in her kitchen. Her kitchen is beautiful, but it's mahogany wood, so
Okay.
it's dark wood.
Yeah.
Well, they know what her kitchen looks like. They hire her. The contracts are signed. When she sends over the work to be like looked at for approval, they're like, "Oh, can you shoot in a white kitchen?" And she's
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to hire somebody to change my whole
I
kitchen.
don't have a white kitchen. You guys
Right.
have seen my kitchen.
Like, are you gonna rent a space for me?
well,
Like,
and that should have been in the contract. Like, that little thing.
That's a horror story.
Yeah. Guess what she had to do?
Don't tell me she had to paint her whole kitchen.
She had to pay someone to Photoshop all of her mahogany cabinets white.
wait,
That's
Or else
crazy.
they would not pay her.
Oh,
That's
my-
crazy.
I cannot make this stuff up.
Corey would have went in and painted him. I would have helped
she
him.
wait, she had
Hiring
to
me
pay
as a
her
painter.
own money.
She did.
Oh no,
She could have been
a
I would've
team.
fought.
We'll pay for tacos. That's my sign.
That's rough.
I know.
If you could go back to your like both of you, like childhood, would you guys think you would be doing like social media, or like what would you want to do, or what did you want to do when you were little? Because you know everybody changes up their mind so many times.
As a kid, I wanted to be a fashion designer.
Oh,
And I would have like little paper dolls that I would like draw little outfits for.
wait, but your
and, like,
outfits are always like so good.
Don't gas me. Thank
No,
you.
they are. Ever since I met you the first time.
Oh, thank you so much. See, so like I do get to be my own little fashion designer.
And then don't you do like swapping and like thrift shopping?
yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, I love thrifting. I thrifted this cardigan.
That's
It's
so
so
cool.
cute.
Yeah.
I always
yeah.
see like your little posts. And you're like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I used to want to be a fashion designer, like wanted to go to FITM, and then just felt like I needed something like more
Fitum's overrated.
really. I don't know. Yeah, I just wanted to have like more like business background so that I could have like a I don't know, like a stronger background just going into other things, because I feel like that was like a very like trade school, and I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I want to have like a general knowledge. So
You wanted more diversity.
yeah. So
That's kind of funny, because I actually also went to school for fashion design.
really, oh my
And
god,
I was also transferring to FITM.
no way.
Yeah.
And then what
Okay.
happened?
I went to Orange Coast College to start, like to just kind of check it out. What happened is I'm terrible at drawing.
But your
Wait, that
fashion,
was fast.
your fashion's
Like-
always good also.
And I'm
Yes.
terrible. I'm terrible at sketching. Period. I'm
You
terrible at sewing.
You sketch an alien.
No, okay, yeah, my paper dolls was as far as it went. Like
So
when I saw
ugly.
like that fashion
So
designers
ugly.
would do like full like little drawings.
So ugly.
It was like so bad.
So like for me, I was good at putting the textiles together, the textures
Yeah.
together. No problem. But all the stuff you have to learn to
Like-
make that a career
Right.
was not
Sewing.
happening.
You guys are like, I'm
I
going to
just
school for
sew.
fashion, not Picasso.
Right.
That was literally
Like
everything
no, it
I
was
drew-
looking like Picasso.
everything I drew looked like trash, hot trash. And then I was like, wait, because I'm one of those people. I'm like, I want to do something I'm good at. I don't want to struggle. Like I don't want.
She's like challenges no.
I believe in being a better person, but like you got to start off with something.
yeah, you have to have like that base.
Yeah, because if you are struggling, your passion goes out the window because it becomes
That's
so
true.
much work.
True.
So I would say like advice for young people is like find something that you're naturally good at and build a career around that.
Yeah, I
And if
love-
you can make money at something that you're good at and you're passionate about and you love, then you're literally winning because
Yeah.
all people want to do is love their job.
Let's do some this or that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm like, take a sip of your mark.
We could all do it together, all four of us.
I'm like, let's do a quick
cheers.
Yes.
Sure.
Oh, cheers.
cheers before we get into this or that.
Yum.
Because I'm nervous. I'm like, Tony's asking them.
Oh, Tony.
Are you guys ready? Chips,
Yes.
chips or popcorn?
Chips. Hands down.
Let's go around.
Same.
I love the confidence. Chips, no hesitation.
No
I don't even need to think about
Chips.
it.
Popcorn like gets stuck in your teeth when you're at the movie theater. You're like, ugh.
I mean, I'll eat popcorn.
Yeah.
But then I'm getting the skin out of with my tongue the whole
Yeah.
time.
You are.
You know, trying
Popcorn
to watch a
always
movie
gives
and
me
I'm
a
just
stomach ache too. Maybe that's just because I eat too much.
Chips at the movies doesn't sound like what I'd
true.
want to be eating.
like nacho
you don't want the
chips.
person next to you to be eating chips.
They're so loud.
Crunch.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, what did they say?
Yeah.
Like I was supposed to jump
I'm that
at
person.
part.
They're like looking back and they're like, shh. I'm like, you shh.
The little kid with his Skittles ruffling the bag the whole time. It's like, oh my, come on.
That's him.
I'm going to take your Skittles away from you, Tony.
Tacos
No Skittles for you.
or quesadillas?
Tacos.
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 I do love quesadillas though.
Okay, beach or mountains?
Ooh.
Beach.
Mountains.
Beach.
Beach. Why mountains?
I'm sorry, but that fresh air, that air quality up there, and feeling far from
You
the
love
city,
the high altitude?
I do. It doesn't even make my ears pop. I think I was like made for that.
But you have to drink more water.
You do. You have to stay hydrated.
And I like to drink tequila, so I'm like by the beach.
Right. Do you do any like
know
snow
what?
sports? Or like what do you enjoy doing at
I'm
the
not a
mountains?
sporty person.
Okay.
But I wish I was. That'd be cool.
Tubing.
I do that.
Honestly, tubing is so
I did
fun.
tubing. I did sledding. But like, I'm kind of afraid to die if I like decide that I want to do like the snowboarding
Yeah,
thing.
it is
I feel
very
like,
dangerous.
That's so weird that you're afraid to die. It's
I
crazy.
know. I know. I will die. That's why. I will. The one foul swoop.
Okay, Netflix or a book?
I want to say book, but I'm definitely Netflix. Like I love the idea of sitting and reading a book, but like
I can't.
truthfully, my attention span is on like 0.
Same.
Can I say neither?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I didn't know there were other
Real?
options.
You're like D.
What do you do?
I'm not a big TV person.
Really? Oh.
And I used to read a lot of books, but I don't now. So I really don't find myself doing either of those things often.
I'm over books.
Dude. What
I can't even read the first page.
I do. I used
Books
to read.
canceled.
I used to read a lot. Yeah.
Then that's probably why.
Like I would read until like I would look and be like, wait, it's nighttime now.
Oh,
That is so cute.
And then my mom would like turn on the light by my head. You're straining your eyes.
Right.
okay. Call or text?
Text. Do not call me.
Oh my gosh.
If you call me, I will never answer.
Oh my god.
You would hate me.
that's
I call
rude.
everybody. I hate texting.
Why are you like
It drives me
this?
crazy.
Okay, what about
Why?
We could
FaceTiming
have a phone
people?
call
I
for-
feel like
Oh,
FaceTime is like
that's-
another level.
That's like another level. That's like, damn. What if I'm like in the shower or like?
I feel
what
like
if-
like FaceTiming is when you want to like expose someone.
That's so
like,
intrusive.
like you're not home.
Yeah,
Like, I need to see
what are you doing?
exactly what you look
Yeah.
like this very moment, exactly
Yeah.
where you're at. It's like weird and controlling, and I don't like it.
Gotta
I feel
go
like I
run
like
to find a hat.
FaceTiming my close friends.
Yeah, like if you haven't seen someone in a long time, like that comes from a good place. But like if you get like a rando FaceTime,
Oh my god, no.
that's not okay. And like, don't call me.
I like calling and texting. I think I like both.
I don't think you've ever called me. I feel like we just text. But it's
Because I feel like you're a texter.
because you get that vibe from me. It was me all along.
Yeah.
See, he's really good at reading people.
Yeah.
He knows. He's like, oh, she's not gonna answer
Yeah.
the phone. No, for you, I'd answer.
Oh, I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
Oh,
He's
I'm FaceTiming
you're
you
gonna have
tomorrow,
to prove
so-
that.
Yeah.
You're gonna FaceTime me, aren't you? God, I'm exposing everything I hate, and people are like, no.
we're gonna
Everything she hates.
we're gonna bug Hadasa.
I love
Okay,
it.
tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Mm,
Million times.
I think tea.
I would marry coffee if I could. Like, I
my
love
God.
coffee.
And what's your coffee like go to? Do you make it at home?
I do.
Oh,
I'm not one of those Starbucks people.
wait, isn't Cuban coffee like so good?
Oh my God. It gives you
No,
heart
it's in your
palpitations,
blood.
though.
Oh, we can't have that, Corey.
No.
No.
Yeah, I can't handle
You have
coffee.
to be prepared for that kind of coffee.
Is it like anxiety 1,000?
Oh, anxiety attack immediately.
Okay, I had nitro cold brew one time, not knowing what the
Right.
it
It's
was.
Me too.
I was literally
Crazy.
on the floor,
Yeah.
like
Not ever do, or
shaking.
Turkish coffee? Don't.
Okay,
It's so-
noted.
it's
I
so
was at work
strong.
too, so that was cute. I had to like close the door.
You're like laid on the floor?
Wait, and then I went to my like coworker's door, and I was like, I'm super shaky. Like, is everything okay with me? Like, like I was like
super fast eyes.
oh, like they're probably like, are you okay? And I was like,
Like, are
"I'm
you
not
on
nitro cold brew."
drugs?
Yeah.
Why is this so funny?
It was so
funny
embarrassing.
now.
It was because I thought it was like.
Did you take a
You're like,
nap?
am I
Or what'd you do?
No, I literally closed my door and like laid on the floor for a second to try to like gain consciousness.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Just drink a lot of water
Reel it
after.
in.
I had no idea what I was doing to myself.
Yeah, but I tried cold brew too, and I was like, no, never again.
Never.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I got-
My heart can't handle it. But I like regular coffee. And I probably, you know what, I'm down to just 1 cup a day.
Oh,
It is the one thing I look forward to in the morning because I'm okay. I'm
That's
like,
the one
I
thing
know I'm
that's
not doing this or that. Like I know I'm not in charge, but I kind of want to know.
Okay, let's see.
well, I was gonna say, what's your guys' morning routine?
No, I want to know if you're a morning person or a night person.
Oh, you don't want to know.
I want
Night.
to know.
No, you don't want to know.
You're a night
For
person,
sure.
thriving at night.
I thrive at
Hate
night.
mornings.
I
Slow.
I dislike them strongly.
Same.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's a Scorpio thing because I hate mornings.
So you are also a night person.
For a while, I was like waking up early, liking mornings.
Why would you
but
do
then I
that
was like,
on
"Ugh."
purpose?
No, because it was like fun and stuff.
You were
But I was like,
trying.
I'm
Why would
not a
you do
morning
that?
person.
No, that's
What fun stuff do you do at 6 a.m. though? Like what's
people
There's
go to the
nothing
gym at 6 a.m.
That's not a fun
like,
thing to
why
do.
would
That's
they
something
do
you
that?
make yourself
like,
do
They
when
like
you
People
get
get up
jog
at 5
places.
a.m.
Gym is torture.
Okay, morning or night person?
Honestly, I feel like I'm an afternoon person.
Okay,
She's like, it's tea time.
So okay, so are you like happy to wake up in the morning or not so much?
No.
You wake up because you have to.
Yeah. I wake
Yeah.
up because like my body is like.
I woke up
You can't
today
lay
because
here
I was like
forever.
tacos and margaritas.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
something to
even
look
then, I
forward
feel like
to.
I woke up later than I should have.
Okay, so what time do you wake up since you're a morning person?
I'm not a morning person.
Wait, I thought you said you
Oh
were.
yeah, serious.
No, I never.
Oh, you're not Oh, so you're tricking us. You're like, I'm not a morning person either.
Look at us judging a book by its
Sara.
cover.
Things that outrageous have never been said about me.
So you're an evening person or
I'm a night owl.
I know.
I'm a
How
night
late
owl.
do you go to sleep?
Too late.
Like what?
Like
Give us a
I-
range. You don't have to say the time.
So now it's like a running joke with my kids when I say I'm going to bed because everybody
They're like,
knows
"Bye."
I'm not going to bed. Like I'm gonna go in my bedroom and close my door. Nobody can talk to me, but I'm not going to bed.
That's so funny.
Like I am just gonna lay
wait, do you
here.
stay on your phone though? I feel like
Yes.
that.
Yeah, 'cause I
yes.
think-
keeps you up.
Okay, so you know how you were like Netflix or books?
Yeah.
Like it's phone.
She's on
for
her
me.
phone. I think
It's
because
like
last
the
time.
third
social
option.
media.
Last
Yeah.
time
See, I just
see.
read for hours at night. I read until I can't keep my eyes open. And
Really?
then, yeah.
I
You
feel
read
like
books?
That's what I
All the
try to
time.
do.
Oh my
Every
god,
day.
that's so cute. Are you lying?
No, I'm serious.
No.
I read for hours every day. Yeah.
Wait, did you not
Like
choose
what are you reading
Netflix
right now?
or book?
I'm like dying to know.
So it's actually a history book about the Battle of Stalingrad
Okay,
in
you're
World War
so
II.
cute.
Yeah, you were texting me late last
I
time.
thought that pillow was coming from my face just now.
She's mad at you now.
Like,
She's like,
phrase myself.
how dare you be superior to
Not
us?
that.
He's into history.
Dude, I love that. I'm into history too.
Oh, you guys
I
are
love
right.
like history. Like when I travel, I want to know like the history of like the cobblestones I'm standing
see,
on.
when
Oh, that when I went to
Oh.
Italy and Greece, that
That
was what I was
stuff is-
all
that's
about.
what
I
excites
loved it.
me.
Do you like that?
Me too.
Architecture. How long
Yeah.
has this building been here? Oh my gosh, so and so
like,
walked
that's
through this
cute.
very aisle.
Right, walking on a road that somebody
Dude,
just walked
why
on
are we
5,000 years
weird?
ago.
When I travel, I'm like, I'm not gonna go
I'm
see
like,
that
I'm
touristy
here.
stuff.
You don't like seeing tourists?
No.
Really?
I
So
love
what do you do when you
museums
travel?
though. Like I love
Yeah.
the art aspects,
Oh, me
but
too.
like the deep
Like
knowledge
waiting
that,
and
too
stuff, and
much.
then like going on a little tour. No, I ain't got time for that.
Just do a double.
I'd rather go to a restaurant, get a
driven
drink.
around.
I'd rather find a like coffee shop.
So he travels for food. That's what I'm hearing. You
Ugh.
travel for food and cocktails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like traveling
Like
for history.
Well, in between the touristy stuff, you want to get some good food, of course.
Obviously.
You know. I'm
And
not
then
going to
there's,
go
like-
to the museum sober.
And
you know.
sometimes there's like
Yeah.
big lines in
What?
those like
I'm
I'm just
museums.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
With coffee running
Yeah,
through
coffee.
your veins.
Yeah, coffee. You have
You
your
need
cup and you like
something.
put a shot in
Sitting there
there.
monitoring my pulse.
Like, am I gonna die? Am I dying?
The amount of times I do that to check myself.
all the time.
Anxiety type? Okay, no.
Okay, no, I'm fine.
I feel like I look like a
So we
crazy
all
person.
get anxiety.
I think
Yeah.
everybody gets anxiety.
I never got anxiety when I was younger though.
Yeah,
It's
me
weird.
neither.
Well,
It's-
no, we
yeah.
have less problems the younger we are. I feel like.
But I feel like it just came out of nowhere when I got
Yeah.
anxiety. I was like,
It's
what
just
is
life,
this? I thought I was
like-
gonna die. I had to go to 911, like the ER.
Wait,
No.
my first panic attack, me too.
And they're like, your heart's fine.
'cause you don't know
And I was like,
what's
no, it's
happening.
not.
They did the EKG on me.
Yeah, 'cause you don't
And my
know
friends were like,
something.
"You're literally having a panic attack."
That's
and I'm
what
like,
they told me,
"No,
too.
I'm on the phone with like the 911 operator. Like, I'm dying right now."
I love that your friends knew.
Yeah, and they took
cool.
me to the hospital and
Yeah.
like let me like.
That's
live
why I
my
like
little
talking-
You
life.
have to learn on your own.
You
Yeah.
have to go through it.
You-
That's
can't
why I
believe
like to talk
people.
about it, because when you talk
Yeah.
about it, it's better. And then
Totally.
people are like, oh my God, I get anxiety also. How do you deal with it?
Exactly.
But I thought I was dying.
I know,
And then
I
I
totally
even
imagine.
didn't believe the ER. I was like, nope, send me to a specialist.
Oh my
And they had me go to a
God.
specialist and I had to do like the treadmill and they checked my heart. They're like, you're fine.
I'm not going to listen to some regular doctor. I need a specialist. Yeah.
ER doctors are not qualified.
You're like, try again.
Get a surgeon in here, stat.
And I felt better than ever.
Right.
But I had to cut back on coffee or
Yeah.
caffeine.
For sure.
So I realize now, like a lot of the things that give people anxiety are things that they're putting in their
It's like
body.
self-inflicted.
Like
yeah, we're
caffeine.
doing it to ourselves. Honestly.
Caffeine.
Yeah, caffeine and
number one
sugar for
thing.
me will get me
Oh, sugar's the worst
absolutely
for you.
on my mind. Yeah.
I don't have a sweet tooth though, so I'm really lucky.
You guys, I have the biggest sweet tooth that Chella sent these cinnamon chips.
Okay, now that I will have though.
They are
so good.
Wait,
That
are
I
they
will
literally?
have.
Cinnamon
They're
chips.
like
Chips.
buñuelos.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking.
Let's pass them
yeah.
around. You could literally
Let's
put
pass
We
them
need to
around.
finish more of my taco.
But
Now
I
you
wanna
can have-
try one of those.
you can have
I'll
cinnamon
try one
taco.
of these and then I'll have tacos again.
There is no wrong order for this.
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm just, I'm an
All
adult. Like,
together.
you can't tell me that I can't eat my sweets first.
I
if
love that.
want
I'm
Oh
gonna
my God,
say
I
that
didn't
to
even finish
people.
my
I'm an
taco.
adult. I
I
can
know.
eat chips if I
Are
want
you just
to.
getting one?
Yeah, because I want another taco.
marry Aladdin because I'm gonna see the world.
He's like, I want that magic carpet.
It's like you've been waiting for somebody to ask me that question.
This question was made for
Finally,
you.
let me tell you.
They just gave the knock, spicy vibes in here. It's a party now. TacoTuesday.com.